They're not an uncommon sight in Whitehorse, and earlier this month, tragedy struck. For the first time in the Yukon, someone died when a vehicle struck two children riding an e-scooter at this intersection. A memorial was held last week for the 12-year-old girl. A 13-year-old girl was recently released from hospital in Vancouver. The RCMP says an investigation is ongoing and isn't proceeding with a criminal investigation right now. The crash is raising the question, how are e-scooters governed in the Yukon? Turns out, this is it. A City of Whitehorse bylaw saying riders must wear a helmet, avoid roads and sidewalks, and stick to certain trails and bike lanes. People in Whitehorse want to see children under 16 banned from riding e-scooters. One person suggested registering them like cars. Another said riders should have to take lessons, like new drivers do. The territory's top doctor says government officials should consider these ideas, but he says changing road design would make the biggest difference.
Some of the best road designs I've ever seen for safety keep big, heavy things away from small, fast, light things, right? So you keep your cars and your trucks on one side of the road, you keep your bikes and your scooters and your things on the other side of the road, and there's lanes for those things, but you've decided already to kind of physically separate them, which reduces the risk that they're going to come into contact.
Changes to roads and that kind of infrastructure is very slow and not quick in response. And so I think that should definitely be part of the longer plan, but the reality is that is not going to happen as quickly as I think we need some more safety measures put in place.
White suggested a public conversation or an education campaign, something Dr. Ranaday says he would entertain. But a national advocacy organization says improving roads is a good idea.
Research shows us that is the most impactful thing we can do. Design safer roads, lower speed limits, enforce those laws, and just create safer environments for people to move in.
In a statement, Highways and Public Works Minister Linda Benoit says it's too soon to say what the Yukon government is doing. But Whitehorse's mayor says the city will discuss this with them and the Mounties.
It's a shared responsibility. We've got a lot in place right now with our bylaw, but there's more that we believe can be done, whether it's our bylaw, whether it's territorial legislation or regulations. That's for us to kind of hammer out and figure out over the long term.
The Yukon's chief coroner told CBC News that the crash earlier this month is on their radar, but that it's too early to say if an inquest will be called. TJ Dhir, CBC News, Whitehorse.